But hey, listen, you can easily brigade this piece of shit. I mean, this guy, like, the whole point is you can't really defeat this level of brain rot because, like, this dude is mentally ill, okay?
Hello everyone, Ace here, and today let's talk about how Hasan Piker apparently came to the conclusion that it was a brilliant idea to encourage his own audience to, in his own words, brigade a person that he personally described as, quote, mentally ill. A bold strategy if there ever was one, and one that I'm sure is not exactly paying off the way that he wants. Especially since Hasan Piker and his fans are far leftists, and thus pretend to be champions of the downtrodden. But I am getting a bit ahead of myself, so let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Specifically with the Twitter account known as @TCBraddy133, a comparatively small account with only around 1,600 followers, who decided to poke fun at Hasan Piker because Hasan Piker claimed recently on a stream that, quote, a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you in the same way that streaming absolutely will. In other words, Hasan Piker is claiming that he works far harder than the average Joe does. Because don't you know, being a content creator is such difficult and draining work.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome, a real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
As you could tell, this was Hasan Piker being Hasan Piker, a man who clearly has never worked a day in his life, trying to inform the fussy plebs that he has it so much harder than they do. You know, while talking to chat and watching videos all day in his own personal mansion. Speaking as a content creator myself, I will happily admit that it's one of the easiest jobs I've ever had. And there are many, many reasons why I'm looking forward to the day that I start doing it full time. That said, this is admittedly where the story should have ended. Hasan Piker made a dumb take, people laughed at him for the dumb take, roll credits. Unfortunately for Hasan Piker, and fortunately for everyone who hates socialists, that is of course not the ending of this story. For a start, one of Hasan Piker's editors decided to add some context to try to defend Hasan's dumb take. That context being that Hasan Piker was complaining about how streaming on Twitch and talking with the chat was draining his, quote, social battery, unquote. And he then proceeded to compare streaming on Twitch to working in retail, as that is the only other job that he believes will drain your social battery.
No. Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, it's very different. You're out of touch. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job, okay? I'm telling you, as someone who did both, like 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking physical labor. It would not bother me. But I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point. Like, there are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons. Service sector, people-pleasing jobs would be very similar. Those are like, I think, customer service type shit. But like, if you're an accountant or if you're even like in sales, my interactions with clients was limited. Way more limited than like constantly having to do this for 9 hours with like a back and forth interaction for 9 hours. That's what like sucks your social battery and you just tap out after it. Yeah, think about it this way. Like, you give presentations for your job, right? Imagine giving a presentation for 9 hours straight. It's like, after a while, you would be like, I don't want to talk ever again.
As you could probably tell if you aren't a brain-dead socialist, the context of this story provided by the editor actively makes Hasan Piker look worse. If the biggest sense of tiredness you have is that your, quote, social battery is drained, unquote, then you have a pretty fucking easy job. Naturally, as you could probably guess, this resulted in people making fun of Hasan Piker and his dumb takes all that little bit more. And again, at any point, Hasan Piker and his little pack of goons could have decided to simply cut their losses. But of course, that is not at all what transpired. Instead, Hasan Piker thought it would be a great idea to point out at TC Brady 133 to his fans and tell them to, quote, brigade him, all the while calling at TC Brady 133, quote, mentally ill, unquote.
But hey, listen, you can easily brigade this fucking piece of shit. I mean, this guy, like, the whole point is you can't really defeat this level of brain rot because, like, this dude is mentally ill, okay?
As you could probably guess from this little stunt, the Streisand effect kicked in full swing, causing Hasan Piker to start trending on Twitter as a direct result, and also causing people such as, for example, yours truly, to decide to make videos covering this whole matter. However, it's not just the Streisand effect that I have to bring up with regards to this whole situation, because let's be honest, what Hasan Piker has done is in direct and blatant violation of Twitch's own guidelines, as they very clearly state that you are not in fact allowed to brigade people, which Hasan Piker very clearly did do. The simple fact of the matter is that Hasan Piker should right now be facing very real ramifications for this behavior, because this is a legitimate and blatant violation of the rules. Now, do I believe that he should face a permanent suspension from Twitch for this conduct? Well, to that specifically, I would say no. Though I should also add that I don't believe that anyone else should have faced permanent suspension for that kind of behavior either. I will add, however, that a temporary suspension is completely within reason, say for a month or 3 or something like that. Now onto the question of whether or not I have confidence in Twitch actually enforcing its own rules here. Well, no, I don't. Hasan Piker is a massive cash cow for them, and the money's simply too good for them to turn down. That said, it is most certainly possible provided enough people put enough pressure on Twitch to do that. With all of that said, I will of course be providing links in the description below to the specific tweets used so you can check them out for yourself if you should so desire. I will also of course endeavor to continue to keep my ear to the ground and keep you all informed should any more news come. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.